An album is a collective recordings issued as a single item on a CD or record, or their importance of the career of an artist cannot be undermined, Not only do they never go out of style, they also build a legacy for the artist. In that regard, 1997 produced some heavy hitters, as many of these albums have grown to become timeless gems to many classic song lovers. On today's show, we've rounded up the hits you've probably forgotten. So let's get nostalgic as we talk about 5 classics albums turning 25 this year, 2022. This is Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch me.
And we begin with Shania Twain, Come On Over. Shania Twain unseated herself with Come On Over, having sold more than 40 million copies worldwide. The album became the best-selling country album, the best-selling album by a Canadian, and it is recognized by the Guinness World Records as the biggest-selling studio album by a solo female artist. The album was nominated for 6 Grammy Awards, which she won for Best Country Song and Best Female Country Vocal Performance with You're Still the One.
She has songs for days, man. And 25 years from that album itself, there are other bangers of that project.
That particular album is one that I love. I had the CD, so I would play, and some parts would be skipping already because, yes. And I actually personally requested for Shania Twain one day. I do really love Shania Twain.
All right, number 2 on our list, we have Missy Elliott with Super Duper Fly. Missy Elliott's track toward the Hollywood Walk of Fame began in earnest with the release of her 1997 debut solo album, Super Duper Fly. The 4-time Grammy winner had previously laid the foundation as a prolific songwriter in the early 1990s, but she fully stepped into the spotlight with Super Duper Fly. The certified platinum and Grammy-nominated project was comprised actually of hits such as the debut single The Rain, Super Duper Fly, which introduced Missy as the music video powerhouse we now know her to be.
Super duper fly. I can't stand the rain.
Hey, it's my window.
And to imagine that it was just last year that they gave her a star on the
Yes.
Somebody that's been grinding. What took you people so long?
Well deserved.
Our collaboration and mixture with Timbaland, producer Timbaland, was like Batman and Robin. There's no miss.
I don't even know what I don't know what word to use.
Yeah, and we see videos these days, and we're seeing some concept. We're like, this concept is mad. Let me see, Elliot don't do it.
Yes, no.
On that day, when they call video, you can hate me.
Yeah, you see
some things there.
And then I used to love the fact that she was very colorful in her videos, the way she used to do the matching colors. Yes! So when she's wearing something popping, the backdrop is dark, like the synchronization, the steps, everything. You would even see it in our recent video, Work It. I'm like, where we at, sorry. And I'm like, this babe, like, she's been doing it for days.
That's right, that's right. Talking about another OG right there, let's talk about Janet Jackson, The Velvet Rope. The album was a unique body of work, which was released in October 1997, debuting at #1 on the Billboard 200 and becoming Janet's 4th #1 album since Control. The album's lead single, Got Till It's Gone, featuring John Mitchell and Q-Tip, won Best Short for music video at the 40th Grammy Awards, but it was the track Together Again that made a lasting mark, spending 2 weeks at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, while simultaneously honoring our friends who had died of AIDS, as well as raising awareness for all AIDS victims. It's gone.
So imagine the song had a whole lot of messages.
Yes.
Just dancing and vibing to it.
Really, talking about the AIDS, the friend that passed and all that, then you don't even know what you have till it's gone. Yeah.
Very true. All right, the next person we're talking about is Mary J. Blige with this one titled Share My World. This is Mary J's third studio album, which was released in April 1997 to generally positive reviews from most music critics. It also earned numerous accolades and nominations, including a Grammy Award nomination for Best R&B Album in 1998. The album became Blythe's first to open at #1 on the US Billboard 200 album chart. It is certified triple platinum by the RIAA for excess of 3 million copies sold in the US. Just so you know, this was her first album where she served as an executive producer alongside Steve Stout.
The never-aging Mary J. Blige.
Mary J. Blige, I was just talking about her. Yeah, that's
and
right.
That song right there is a classic. Mary J. Blige, artist, great.
Dancer! Dancer! Dancer!
She did try.
No, she has a style.
Yeah, we saw her during the Super Bowl.
But is
Actor. We watch Power.
OJ, really?
Yeah, great. Yeah, let's leave it at
But I
that.
just know that she's just a baby girl for life.
Yeah, she's gangster.
Yeah, fashionista.
Affiliated with Didi.
Didi.
Affiliated with Dr. Dre. She got to a stage, performed at the Super Bowl.
Yes,
with
I
Dr.
was
Dre.
just even talking about the type of respect she gives to Didi every now and then. My brother, and I'm like, this personal relationship, right?
That's an OG, man.
Yeah.
An OG.
All right, now let's move on. Mariah Carey, Butterfly.
Wow.
Mariah Carey is known for racking up 19 #1 singles on the Billboard Hot 100, which is the most by any solo U.S. artist in history. But she also has 6 #1 albums on the Billboard 200, and 1997's Butterfly is one of them. The album was inspiring, both musically and personally. Butterfly, lead single Honey, debuted at #1 and spent 3 weeks at that position while charting for 20 weeks overall. It was certified 5 times platinum by the RIAA in the United States and received the Million Award in Japan. Globally, Butterfly has sold over 10 million copies.
All the money you need.
The only diva we know, any other diva, is a counterfeit. Do you agree?
Oh, I do agree, because I think people do not even understand what diva means. Like, yeah, it can be contextual, and when you talk about diva, Mariah Carey is a diva. It can be a stinking one. Like, everybody working with her are complaining. She's fighting them. She's sacking them. She has attitude for days.
Man.
Yeah. She dropped an amazing album 25 years ago, worked with the likes of P. Diddy, Jermaine Dupri, worked with Missy Elliott, and of course, this is one of the singles from, is it 12-track album or 15-track album? I had a whole lot of bangers.
A lot, actually, yeah.
And Mariah Carey is just...
Mariah is made for life.
Like...
She's made for life.
Let's even remove the Christmas conversation that...
Oh, no.
When is Christmas?
Every year.
That's standard.
So I get it. So when Wendy Williams was talking about Mariah, and Mariah was trying to get into the beauty world, oh, let me do perfume, let's do
cream.
And that one said, you know what? Just rest in Jesus' name. Rest, because you're an icon, Mariah. You should just come out once in a while, because you're made. You are
music-wise.
made. Especially in the world where things have structure. Things are documented. People get royalties. What are we talking about?
And even the ring
now?
that should not return.
And the ring, I mean, look at that. Look at that precious stone. She did not return it to the millionaire. The billionaire. The billionaire she was dating. They go on a yacht and all that.
He gave it to me. It's a gift. So why return?
So, yeah. So that one just said, you know what? Just keep it. Keep it.
Massive shout out to all of these albums 25 years ago. I guess in future, other guys that will take over from A-Splash to talk about how Davido's album years ago, Wizkid's album years ago.
I love it. I love that thought. I really, really do love that thought.
I think the Wizkid's first album would be more than 10 years.
More than 10 years. And I want to hear that they have sold so amount and it went for millions.
Million copies. Crazy, man. Crazy. Yeah, that's what it is, man.
It is what it is. You have to play.